In this video, I'm going to show you how to construct confidence intervals for the population proportion using your TI calculator. The New York Times and CBS News conducted a nationwide poll of 1,048 randomly selected 13 to 17-year-olds. Of the 1,048 teenagers, 692 had a television in their room. Give a 95% confidence interval for the proportion of all people in this age group who had TV in their room at the time of the poll. Okay, so this is what we have. We have N, which is the sample size, which is 1,048, and we have X, which is the number of successes. It's the number of people who said that they do have a TV in their room, so which is what 692, and we have the confidence level, which is 0.95. How do you construct the interval using the calculator? It's very simple. Let's go to the calculator, turn it on, go to stat, and scroll to the right to tests, and scroll down until you see one prop Z interval. Here you go, it's A, so I'm going to press enter. Okay, you see the prompt on the calculator is asking you for the value of X. X is a number of successes. It's always less than N, so it's a smaller number, which is 692. Then we'll go to N. N is the sample size, 1,048. Then the confidence level, okay, it is 95, and that's what we need, so I'll keep it. And then I'll hit calculate, and I got the interval. So my confidence interval is what? 0.6316. Let me take 4 decimal digits, and 0.6889. So if I round it to 4 decimal, it'll be 6890. Now, how do I interpret the results in words? We say with 95% confidence. We can say that the true proportion of teenagers age 13 to 17 who had television in their room is between, let me change those decimals to percent, between 63.16% and 68.90%. So that concludes the first part of the exercise. The second part: of the 1,048 teens surveyed, 189 named Fox as their favorite television network. Give a 90% confidence interval for the proportion of all people in this age group who would favor Fox as their favorite network. So what do we have here? N is 1,048 again, but the number of successes now is changing. It's different number, which is what? 189, and the confidence level is different now, it's 90%. Okay, let's go to the calculator and do it. So I'm going to clear this. We go to stat, tests, we scroll down to one proportion Z interval, enter. Okay, X is what here? 189, and then scroll down, 1,048, we keep it. Confidence level is 0.90, and then we scroll down, calculate. So here's the interval. Let me write down the interval, which is what? 0.1608, comma, if I wanna round to 4 decimals. Okay, so how do we express the answer in words? With 90% confidence, we can say that the true proportion of teens who choose Fox as their favorite network is between, okay, what's the percent here? 16.08% and 19.99%. Okay, so let's go to the next question and the last one. Suppose you were to change the confidence level in B to 95% using the same sample. How would the confidence interval change? No calculation is necessary. If you change your confidence level from 90% to a higher confidence, which is 95%, what's going to change is your interval is going to become wider. So the higher your confidence level, the wider the interval. So we have to choose this. The confidence interval would have the same center, which is the sample proportion, but it will become wider, and that should be your answer. So this is how we use the calculator to construct confidence interval for the population proportion.